Just as time drives the world, so is information. The two are Siamese twins. That is the reason the world can live without it. The world centers on it. It is the foundation upon which the world is existing. Beyond that, one third of the human existence centers on it. Everyone who has tried to live without it, they fail. They came back and got fully engaged with it. Good morning. Welcome to King's Local Daily, King's 88.5, your radio vendor on this 30th day of December 2025. I'm Sam Andrews. These are the papers with your radio vendor. Be in Profile Daily. The news, the nation's news since 1989. The Oracle News Daily, reporting the truth to you. The Doyen Inquirer. Just under 2 days to 2025. What is moving the year from one year to another? Information. What was the world created on? Information. What is sustaining the world? Information. What will be in the afterlife? Information. What's the option of the whole world? Live with information. That's why you need not be told. Wherever you are, get fully involved. Don't be told by anybody. Let not anybody discourage you. Get involved. It's vital. It's key. It's an integral part of our existence. No matter the circumstance, get involved. Wherever you are, in academia, at the business center, on the market table, trading your business, in the wheelbarrow, wherever you are, whatever, just get involved. Let's get started with the In Profile Daily newspaper. Lead story. We are fired, Sir Joseph. We are fired. Sir Joseph attacks Boakai. That's the lead story of the In Profile Daily newspaper. We are fired. Sir Joseph attacked Boakai, and the paper is running a verbatim or direct quote from the former president saying they have forgotten where they came from. Some of them came from the streets and refugee camps. We brought them, encouraged people to vote for them, and today they are on TV talking rubbish. The paper is quoting former President George Weah as saying exactly that. Yes, that's true. These guys are ungrateful. These guys are just Satan incarnate. They think by saying awful things against George Weah, they are pleasing Joseph Yuma Boakai because he is the new God. He is the new Messiah on the block. That's how Liberia culture is. No wonder why the culture just revolves in sycophancy, hypocrisy, jealousy, backbiting. George Weah was 100% right. Even put it at 1000% to react. If he didn't react, God in heaven would have gotten vexed with George Weah. You know why? Because the guy saw it as the normal to say anything awful against George Weah. They have taken George Weah as their topic. Everywhere they go, they must say awful things against him. And George Weah was right. The timing was just appropriate. And if you were asking me what kind of advice I would give to George Weah if he asked me to keep reacting. When they say A to them. When they say B to them. Whatever, whichever way. If they attack George Weah, I will ask him to attack them in return. When you remain speechless in life, it is the normal thing. People will always speak at you. They will always, once you are speechless, they will see it as your weakness and their strength. So he was right to react. The next one should be even stronger than what he did on Sunday. You will see them muting themselves. They will not talk. They will not mention him. Whether people like it or not, it was George Weah, God first, George Weah second. It was George Weah that made all of these guys. Had it not been for George Weah, his personality, his openness, his loving kindness, and just everything humanity, these people would not stand today and say they are comfortable with Joseph Boakai, they feel secure in Joseph Boakai. Why they were not with Joseph Boakai when Joseph Boakai was in power? They should have gone to Boakai and forget about being with Weah to become what they are and be with Boakai. When Boakai was in opposition, why did they not go to Boakai? Such a stupid people. You don't. A person who gives you life, then you come and say you feel insecure under Weah and you're secure with Boakai. That's the greatest hypocrisy in high place. That's what these guys are showing. It tells you how one day they will look at Boakai and insult him and say all manner of things. These guys are wicked to the core. They are broad day, transparent, Satan incarnate. And this goes for all of you who have this kind of attitude. When people do for you, then you turn around when you're no more with them and say all manner of things. Generally, you people have to stop that. It's not good. It goes with curse. God in heaven himself can bring you down and you will regret why you ever said that. That's the reason God put that verse in the Bible. Psalm chapter 41 verse 9. Look it up. 41 verse 9. My own familiar friend who ate my bread with me lift up his heel against me. That's what these guys are doing to George Weah. They were familiar friends of George Weah. George Weah trusted them, gave them everything they needed. Today, they are big boys. Today, they can talk about millions of dollars. Today, they can have businesses all around. Yet, they go and say George Weah was the devil. and Joseph Boakai is the Messiah. That's the hypocrisy. No reason why God inserted that line. Jeremiah 17:9. The heart of man is desperately wicked. Who can discern it thereof except the Lord? The sub-lead story, front page, be in profile. To resign. Elder Council Tutus Kun. To resign. Elder Council Tutus Kun. And the paper is saying, quoting Mandela Cooper, Elder Council Kun has been embroiled with cases of extramarital affairs in recent weeks, one with his biological sister and many others, including the presidential political advisor, Mandela Cooper. The speaker will have to, Unity Party speaker, regime speaker, no doubt, he will have to do something. If this was an opposition person, if this was a high-profile opposition person, 99.9% of all Unity Party people will flood Facebook 24/7, day and night, 7 day a week, with all kinds of stuff, but they are muted as if nothing happens because it is their own. But it is unto the opposition to keep running with it. This man is the regime speaker. He is the Speaker of the House of Representatives, the most powerful person. If he is engaged in these kinds of nasty acts, then he will have to give an explanation and then recuse himself. His colleagues will have to constitute a panel to begin investigation into these grave allegations. Under UP government, payroll belongs to US $354 million. Under UP government, payroll belongs to US $354 million. When President Joseph Yima Boakai took over, it was one of the things that he talked about. He said that the payroll was stockpiled. The CDC government plummeted the payroll to an astronomical number, stratospheric, and they were coming to streamline it. Unfortunately, it has taken on a mountain rise. LRA surpasses 2025 revenue target. Post historic US 880 million collection. The back page of the In Profile Daily. Man display residents drink creek water. Man displays residents drink creek water. SUB reaffirms unwavering solidarity with rubber farmers. NEC accused of selling 2023 elections. NEC accused of selling 2023 elections. One of the back stories, the National Elections Commission accused of selling 2023 elections. That's according to Mr. Dennis. He's on the back page. Independent Fundamental Baptist Church constructs multi-purpose hall. Government lawyers file motion to disband jury. The In Profile Daily. It's out for $40 Liberian this morning and this day. You want to get a copy, please, so that you have a full understanding of the lead story. We are fired Sir Joseph, and he's on the front page alongside President Joseph Yima Boakai and the man who had a number of awful things to say against George Weah. If you just got in, you are listening to and watching King's Local Daily, King's 88.5 your radio vendor, on the 30th day of December 2025. Next up, the news, the nation's news since 1989. Lead story: work permit fraud exposed. Labor inspector sacked. Work permit fraud exposed. Labor inspector sack. That's the lead story of the news. Work permit fraud exposed. Labor inspector sack. The paper is reporting that dismissed labor inspector Matthew Jones, and then there is copy of what he did. He oversold the work permit. He took it at 1,000 plus to get excess money, which is far below that amount as required by the Labor Ministry. He's on the front page alongside Labor Minister Councillor Cooper Crow. So everybody in Unity Party government manipulating the system whichever way they can by their professionalism. And they are following the footsteps of their masters' interpositions. As the masters are manipulating the system, they are stealing. The honor men are doing the same because life is hard under the Unity Party government. The footnote story, front page: sanitation crisis rocks District 8. Sanitation crisis rocks District 8. The paper is reporting scenes of dirt all over the place. The dirt have taken on mountainous status. District 8 is bad off. Not only District 8, but just everywhere. Dikes are overtaking the city. The city mayor is unable, no idea whatsoever. Under the Unity Party government, dikes just everywhere. The city itself is dirty, stink, nasty. Poo-poo water running all over. The high morale. Nothing is happening. Things are just, oh God. Let's go to the back page of the news. Woman ties speaker to marital neglect. Woman ties speaker to marital neglect. Woman ties speaker to marital neglect. Cecilia Paul Cohn and Speaker Rachel Cohn, the two of them are sharing the back page of the newspaper with this back lead. Woman ties speaker to marital neglect. The sub-lead story, back page. Government pumps US 20 million into AFL. Vows welfare, professionalism, force expansion. VP Kun recommits government to addressing entrepreneurs' plight. The news, the nation's news since 1989, is out for $40 Liberian. You want to get a copy, and please do. The papers in Liberia are reasonable, unlike out of Liberia. "20 minutes after 11. The Oracle News Daily, reporting the truth to you. Next. Lead story, Oracle News Daily. Your own is your own. That's the lead story of the Oracle News Daily. Your own is your own. Thomas Faller's call for tribesmen to back Boakai second term bid fuels fears of ethnic conflict ahead of 2029 race. The paper is reporting that Thomas Faller has called on the tribesmen or Kisi people of Lofa County to support Joseph Yoma Boakai's second term bid, and that now has caused uneasiness, uncomfortability, fears of ethnic conflict ahead of 2029 race. Immaturity to the core. Got 4 years in between. Well, the campaign has started. Tribal campaign has started. So wherever you are, as per your political party, your tribal link, start campaigning. These people are campaigning. The paper is quoting Thomas Faller as calling on his Kisi men to begin preparing to support Joseph Yoma Boakai's second term bid, because he is a Kisi man from Lofa County, and the Kisi people should support Joseph Boakai for his second term in 2029. So all the people from the southeast, everywhere, you start mobilizing, campaigning, encouraging, persuading your tribesmen and women to begin preparation for the re-election of George Weah. Campaign has started. And let me inject this. What these guys have started is going to cause a serious problem in 2029. Ethnic politics is going to be so dangerous. It's that these people should not have started, they should not have said anything about this early. This time, you have started tribal politics, tribal campaigning. It's going to degenerate or take 2029 elections into something else. These guys are evil. But listen, they are paving the way for Joseph Yoma Boakai dying for. They are pretending that they like him. How EPA strengthening environmental governance. The back page of the Oracle News Daily. We are ones, not everyone born to lead. We are ones, not everyone born to lead. Yes, the standard bearer of the Congress for Democratic Change, former Liberian president and global icon, George Weah. He's 100% right. Not everyone born to lead, but everyone wants to lead, but not everyone can lead. God gave that gift to certain people, and George Weah is one of the certain few. He's on the back page. Security and freedom complement democracy, says police chief. The Oracle News Daily is out for 40, only 40 Liberian dollars. Get a copy from any one of the vendors if you haven't yet. "24 minutes after 11. 24 minutes after 11. With just under 5 minutes to go, the Doyen Daily Inquirer newspaper is next. The Doyen Inquirer newspaper lead story, 2025 in reflection. 2025 in reflection. And the paper is carrying some of its publications. 2025 in reflection. That's why you need to get a copy of the Inquirer newspaper for only $14, so that you get a deeper insight, year in review, what it was 2025. The sub-lead story, 2025 was indeed remarkable. Liberia gets US 3 years visa validity extension. 2025 was indeed remarkable. Liberia gets US 3 years visa validity extension. The reciprocity government, the safe haven country, the Garcia doctrine. 2025 wasn't remarkable. 2025 under the Unity Party government was messy. 2025 inundated with lies and hypocrisies and rhetorics and deceits. What happened? Is Garcia still coming to Liberia? What happened with the doctrine of reciprocity? Why? Liberia is not a safe haven again. Liberia is not a hospitable place, as the Minister of Foreign Affairs said. You gave Garcia 1 billion, even 500 billion, even a trillion. He will look in the face of people and say, I don't want to go to Liberia. I've never known that country. My life is at risk. Part of our sovereignty was sold for reciprocity. Most unprecedented occurrence. It's another 2025 in reflection. The paper is reporting, and this is on the assets recovery. The malicious, vicious assets recovery, targeting a certain group of people and leaving out or protecting those within Unity Party perimeter. No reason, no wonder why Sir Joseph, Thomas Fowler, and the rest of the people bowed to Joseph Yeman Boakai and say, you are the Messiah. We comfortable in your government, because they have multiple businesses to protect. That's why Arab would die a natural death because of hypocrisy, politically motivated. The back page of the Doyen Inquirer. LRA records 881 million domestic revenue in 2025. LRA boss Double Jala on the back page. Labor sacks inspector over US 1,000 fake alien work permit scheme, and he is a Unity Party supporter. Labor sacks inspector over US 1,000 fake alien work permit scheme. The Doyen Inquirer newspaper is out for $40 Liberian. You want to get a copy, please, if you haven't yet, from any one of the vendors, so that you get everything detailed with the lead story 2025 in reflection. $11:30. That's all the time we've got. Thank you ever so much for being with us. Please join us tomorrow at 12. Don't ever look back on a person or person who helped you, who gave you life, never ever say awful things of that person or against that person because you are in the presence of another person. It goes with curse. It's just a matter of time before God Himself. When you hear the vengeance of God, that's what it means. When you hear God say, vengeance is mine, do not revenge. Vengeance is mine. That's what He means. In the fullness of time, and the world has testimonies of people who show that hypocrisy, and God brought them down. They never believed it. They gone, they left from prosperity to nothingness. So that's it. That's all the time we've got for King's Local Daily. Join us at 1 this afternoon for King's Newsroom, and then at 3, Real Talk. I'm Sam Andrews.
From the latest news to your favorite tunes, we've got your back morning, night, and afternoon. Join our family, connect with your crew. Kings FM 88.5, just for you. Yeah,